Cheap camcorders are, well, less than exciting, let's put it that way. Yet, I find them to be oddly fascinating. Greetings everyone and welcome back, this is Marco and today we're taking a look at the Panasonic HC V180 as a cheap alternative for streaming and YouTube. As you can see, I'm not holding the camera because it's recording right now, and I will switch between the Panasonic and my usual setup so you can see how it performs in a controlled environment and the difference between a 150-200 euros camcorder and my usual roughly 800 euros setup of camera and lens. So, if I already have better cameras and lenses, why did I buy a cheap camcorder? Well, the answer is simple. I needed a camera that could record for 4, 5, 6 hours straight without interruptions for a project with literally zero budget. And the Panasonic proved itself to be a workhorse in that sense. It never failed me, even when lightning struck near the studio, causing a blackout.
E non cacciare animali. Il più possibile non disturbare. Aia.
Oh no! Questo ha disturbato.
Questo ha disturbato gli animali.
And yes, image quality is what you would expect, not really sharp, noisy, fairly limited dynamic range, but it makes up with good autofocus, optical stabilization, and an absurdly long zoom. But let's take it for a spin, shall we? Forgive my less than fashionable outfit, but I'm recording this during the coldest days of this winter. And you're probably asking yourself why? Well, because it's been either raining or I've been locked at home the rest of the time. So, first few sunny days, gotta take advantage of it, and it's really cold. It's actually, you might be able to hear the bells ringing right now because it's midday and it's still a couple of degrees below zero today, so yeah, kind of cold, but I'm not here to flex on how committed I am to create content, rather to show you how this camera would perform in a more vlog scenario. And it doesn't have any microphone input, so all the audio you are hearing is straight from the microphones of the camera. Anyway, this is mostly a test of how this camera handles this kind of situation. We're changing exposures and stabilizing, because these camcorders have this cool thing that the optic is very well stabilized, so even if I'm holding this on, arm length away, no gimbal or anything, it should be pretty stable. Surely more stable than the usual, mirrorless or DSLR with no in-body image stabilization. I'm rambling. I know what you're thinking. Is it any better than the phone I already have in my pocket? Well, no. And yes. Nowadays a smartphone in the same price range would have a better image quality, 4K, a time-lapse feature, and there's plenty of dedicated external microphones. But on the other hand, even if your phone has 4 cameras, you are stuck with those focal lengths. You don't have an HDMI out, and it's not really made to record for 6 hours straight. And now, before my final thoughts, let me show you a few more samples. So at the end of the day, should you buy a cheap camcorder? Well, if you're streaming or recording long format like podcasts or, I don't know, your stand-up comedy show or tabletop gaming, yes, you probably should buy a couple very cheap camcorders that can record for as long as you need and invest the rest of your budget in lighting and microphones. But if you are vlogging or doing talking head like this, well, no, just use your phone. And again, buy a microphone and a couple lights. And that's it. I hope this was useful. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, also, I tried a very old but a different microphone. So let me know how it sounds. Cheers.